The year's 1879, but the history's not our own. Everything changed on July 3rd, 1863, during the Battle of Gettysburg. The dead rose up, the shadows darkened, and a reckoning had begun. Humanity's worst nightmares now walked the waking world. Everything seemed to be headed to hell in a handbasket. Humanity, however, was more resilient than the terrors expected. A secret war began between the darkness and those who would stand against it. A few sturdy folks from all walks of life, from school moms to nuns, from snake oil salesmen to steadfast soldiers, and children to old coots, have risen up to stand between their fellow humans and creatures born in the very pits of hell. Some were fated to fall, but others stood firm. For the next hour or so, sit back and listen to the stories of horror and heroism, recounting of the sacrifices these unsung heroes have made. Enjoy these tales from the Deadlands. Be warned, however, these tales are not for the faint of heart.
Hello, and welcome once more to the Knights of the Smith Dinner Table actual play production of Tales from the Deadlands. So, when last we left our weird Western
Wanderers.
There we go, Wanderers. I like the alliteration there. They had split the party. Always a great idea in a horror game, right? So we had Charles and Daisy and Captain Smythe heading out to hunt. Daisy had a weird interaction with some talking bird. And Cole was getting ready to head out with Dillinger to see if they could find out more information about this lady who is searching for Daisy. And we are going to pick up with Cole and Pennington Smythe.
Derringer.
Or not Pennington Smythe, Ellinger.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm getting my British NPCs mixed up. They all look the same to me.
I was like, man, he walks real fast to get back in time.
I mean, they kind of do, because they have pretty much the same exact token, which is a letter. Damn it, Shane. Get some more artwork.
Yeah, Shane.
Anyway, as I was saying, as you're getting ready to leave, Cole, I need you to give me a notice check.
Total of 5.
A 5. As you're moving around and gathering up the rest of your stuff, you feel like something's missing.
Besides my friends?
Yes.
I'm going to do the standard check, like pat myself down, like, okay, there's my weaponry, boot knife, all that stuff. Let's see. Bag seems good. Something just feels off. I'm gonna say out loud, like, are we missing something?
And Ellinger looks around and he will make his notice check. And he's like, you're right. Something is missing. I'm not quite sure what it is. And he looks over to Hellman, who was going to stay behind for you guys. And he says, Sam, something seemed missing to you. And Hellman looks around. And he's like, you know, something does seem missing. And it appears, I think, well, if it ever catches up to me. Let's try that again. Nope, it locked up. I froze. I think that, has anybody seen that cat?
No, kind of glance around.
Go ahead and make another notice check.
Total of 3.
Yeah, you definitely don't see that cat anywhere.
So nobody left the door open, did they?
No, I don't believe so.
Well, it's got to be here somewhere. Check under the beds and, you know, in the closets and stuff like that. They like to hide in small places like that.
You going to do a quick, thorough search of the place?
Yeah, just do a quick search.
All right. Go ahead and do a notice with a +2.
So let me...
You have searched your rooms from top to bottom. It takes you, close to an hour, even with their help. And the 3 of you cannot find that cat anywhere, and the door is still locked. None of the windows were open because it is February, and
Yeah.
It is about, sub-freezing out there. I almost forgot to go ahead and start the clock back up.
Well, keep an eye out for that cat. You know, maybe put something out to eat for it or some water or something. It'll come around.
Sam nods. Will do. And as you and Ellinger start to walk to the door, there's a...
You expecting anybody?
No.
Gonna go and pop the door open and kind of like peek outside like I did with the last party that came.
You see one of the employees. Could you let Mr. Ellinger know that he has guests downstairs?
I thought you said you weren't expecting anybody.
I wasn't, but perhaps a messenger was sent for me or something.
Well, you should probably head down there.
And as you and he head down, Sam closes and locks the door behind you guys. And entering into the lobby area, you see 2 folks standing there. One of them is a male. He is looks a little rough around the edges. Kind of like maybe he is a hired gun, possibly. And that's what he looks like.
Okay, kind of scraggly.
Yep. And he is standing relatively close to a young lady who appears to be well, she's danced in a showgirl's outfit. And she looks like that. Now, as you're kind of looking them over as the two of you walk down, give me a notice check.
Alrighty. A total of 5.
Total of 5. You notice on both of them, they are wearing a Twilight Legion signet ring.
So good company.
Appears to be so. And as Ellinger sees them, he's, what fortuitous timing, my friends. We could certainly use your help. Jeb, Starla, what brings you to Shanfan? Uh-oh. Did they not hear? There they are.
Well, you see, there's this show that I just have to dance in.
I see. Any news from the epitaph, the tombstone epitaph, or Lacey?
Jeb, you handle all that sort of thing.
Well, now, Miss Sapphire, you know that Mr. Ellinger is asking us if we've been sent here on business. You know well enough how to answer this man when this question is asked.
But I have you. You're my manager.
Mr. Ellinger, you know I apologize for Miss Sapphire's behavior.
Indubitably. Well, if you're not here on any official business, we could certainly use your help.
We weren't sent with any kind of word, but we were sent this way knowing that you might need a little assistance.
Excellent. Let me introduce you to one of our newest Legionnaires, Mr. Cole Cassidy. He's a bit of a troubleshooter. Cole, this is Jeb and Charla.
You want to tip my hat slightly? Nice to meet you.
And since you guys have never seen him before, and it's been a while since...
It's been 84 years.
As it's being difficult. Here we go. That's what Mr. Cassidy looks like.
I curtsy to him.
Cole, I do believe you know our situation better than I do. Our current mission, if you will. Could you perhaps bring Mr. Maddox and Mrs. Sapphire up to speed?
I sure can. Is there like a corner table or something that's like a little bit out of the open area?
There indeed is.
All right. I'll usher him over to the table and go take a seat in the back corner.
Jeb walks over, whiskey in hand.
So
Starla follows.
We originally were heading out this way, taking train, and came across this little girl, Daisy. And she was apparently traveling out this way to look for her aunt. We think we may have found her, but we don't think she's the right type of person that Daisy should be around. And we're just going to check her out, if you will, make sure everything's all copacetic and kosher.
See. And this aunt, why is it you don't think the child should be with her family?
Daisy, what's the most polite way to put this?
Completely off her rocker?
She's a little
Murdering hobo-ish?
special and gifted in the art of putting things 6 feet under.
Ah, so possibly following my line.
Quite possibly. But she said her aunt was here in California. She doesn't know where in California. But there's been someone asking around about a little blonde girl. And that's what we're going to check out to make sure it's actually her aunt and not someone else with more nefarious reasons of procuring her.
Well, how do you know that? I mean, there are a lot of little blonde girls around. How do you know they're specifically asking about Daisy?
Ellinger speaks up. Actually, with the number of Asians here in Shanfan, a little blonde girl stands out like the proverbial sore thumb. We whites are by far the minority here. Neither of you happen to speak Mandarin, do you? I was
Not a
afraid.
word of it.
And our one Mandarin speaker is out hunting for food outside of the city. Well, Cole,
That does make things challenging, doesn't it?
where shall we go?
Well, we should go back to where we dropped off the rice the other day. Because actually, come to think of it, isn't that where, and I'm blanking on his character name, Goodman, found the cat in that area too?
Indeed.
Oh, let's go check out that area. Worst case scenario, we can find Goodman's cat.
All right. As the four of you make your way across town, everybody give me a notice check, and I will make one for Ellinger. I need to keep his sheet open here.
You know what? We're going to go ahead and spend a Benny on this one. There we go. Total of 5 for Cole.
All right. 5 for Dillinger. I was mispronouncing his name. It's Dillinger. Ellington Dillinger. I think I'm having a stroke.
That happens.
Once
you get to your age, we got to watch for it.
Yeah. Charles should not be making the roll.
You said everyone. I'm hunting. Therefore.
That's valid. But in your case, it would be a survival check. But we'll come to that.
Well, that's fine.
All right. So Dillinger got a 5. Cole got a 5. Jeb got a 5. And Starla got an 8. So Starla got a raise. Everybody else passed. Dillinger, Jeb, and Cole, all three of you feel like you're being watched. Starla, you catch glimpses of Asian men who they're keeping a very safe distance, but they're definitely keeping an eye on you. You almost feel like, kind of like, the best way to describe it would be like you enter a gang's territory and there's always a gang member or mafia member or what have you back in the distance, keeping an eye on the strangers in the area. And that's kind of the feeling you get of that.
I go over to Jeb and lean on his shoulder and give him a kiss on the cheek. Over there to the corner. No, don't look. Don't look. How many are there, James?
There are at least 4 that you've seen, but never all together in a group.
There are 4 Asian gentlemen who are very interested in us.
Jeb throws his arm around her and leans his head over onto onto the top of her head, rests his right hand on his pistol. I'm aware that they're taking interest, though you did count more of them than I did.
Well, they're there, 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 and there. And I managed to point them out subtly. Tilts in my head, pointing a finger.
Okay. Well, it takes you about half an hour to walk across town to this boarding house. And as you four approach, the building is now a bunch of cinders. Burnt all the way to the ground. Cole, you can see the proprietor standing outside. And I mean, she's just, tears are pouring down her face.
I'll walk up and kind of like put my hand over her shoulder, like I'm standing on her left side and putting my hand on her right shoulder, kind of like, not necessarily like a hug, but kind of like a...
She starts and then she looks over at you and says, You back again? No building left.
I can see that. You have problems with anybody?
No. Fire started in guest room.
Which guest room?
Old lady on second floor. She only one not make it out.
I'm going to kind of like take my left hand and kind of wave Dillinger forward.
He moves up. Yes.
She said it started in the guest room, and the guests in that room did not make it out.
Well, this certainly puts a damper on your investigation.
Indeed, it does.
I wonder if it is the same lady who you believed was the aunt. Granted, you never saw her, did you?
Apparently, I walked right past her, but I never got good details on her. Goodman's the one that had all the details on her, like what she looked like and all that stuff.
Doc Tillie was the one who actually saw her. It's a damn shame that those two were recalled by Hellstromme Industries. Hopefully someday somebody takes Dr. Hellstromme down a peg.
Aye.
You know, with good intentions and all.
I'm going to kind of turn back to the proprietor. Do you have any place to stay?
I have family north of here.
Do you have anything to your name?
She shakes her head sadly.
I'll reach into my pocket. And looks like I have about $12. I'm going to put it in her hand and say, it'll at least help some.
She just absolutely breaks down in tears and begins thanking you once again. moving back and forth between English and Mandarin. And I will throw that your way. And as the four of you are figuring out what to do, I would assume you're going to head back to the hotel to
Yep.
kind of regroup.
Kind of regroup and kind of go over everything that we currently have and don't have.
We'll cut, fade to black, fade back in. You see Daisy kind of creeping along. Captain Smythe also creeping along, as is Chuck.
Charles.
And what's that?
It's Charles to you, sir.
I mean, I'm the marshal. It's whatever I want it to be.
That's fair. Bad precedent. Bad precedent. But yes, I'm creeping along. We're hunting wabbits or whatever is out there.
We're hunting bears. We're going to find a bear today, Chuck. Chuck, you need to not be so loud, though, because remember last time we were hunting and you were so loud and you just kept us from getting anything. And I really want to get a bear today, Chuck. So shh, don't talk.
You too, Daisy. You too.
Chuck, did you hear that?
I
Chuck?
heard you.
Hey, Chuck,
Yes, Daisy.
are we going to find a bear today?
I hope so. I'm ready to get back into town to show everyone that we are great hunters.
Only if you can be quiet, okay?
I-
Don't talk
I'm
today,
do-
Chuck.
I'm doing my best. You too.
Shh.
Okay.
All right. So you guys are making your way through this.
Shh.
I'm supposed to talk.
I was hushing Chuck. He walks really loud.
The three of you are making your way down this trail in the forest. Well, the mostly dried up forest. Very little green here and there.
I'm keeping an eye out for my bird friend, who's not very nice because he didn't like to talk to me and wouldn't tell me stuff, and he flew away, and I can't fly.
I too am looking for the bird friend because I'd like to put a bullet in it.
Oh, I mean, that's fair. Let's see. I'm going to set the
But I'm also looking for
meter
bears.
right there. There we go.
Chuck, what does a
So-
bear say?
I don't know, Daisy.
Rawr.
You know, you speak perfect bear. Are you classically trained in bear?
I am.
Okay,
You're classically trained in Mandarin.
that's true. Well, not classically
also-
trained in Mandarin. I'm just.
Oh, you
picking
want to
that one up.
become?
Yes. More in the cuisine, though.
Okay.
Shh.
But we gotta be
Don't
quiet.
talk. Shh.
While on the hunt, you guys are making your way, and I forgot to turn my volume on my phone down. And you guys are moving up. You're coming up to a stream. And as you're getting up there, I need everybody that's there in the woods. Michael,
I'm there in the woods. Yes. Yes, I am.
to make survival tests.
Excellent. I can do that. I have that.
Do I not have it?
You can make an unskilled test.
Dear God, I need to find something to kill. Something for
Oh,
Daisy to
nice.
kill.
Oh my goodness.
That Benny went gangbusters.
It did.
That it did.
If I want to roll myself, what do I do again? I'm so sorry.
So when it pops up that thing where it tells you to enter the dice,
How do I get that?
so go to your character sheet or the heads up display, I don't care which. Click on your unskilled dice.
Okay.
It'll pop up the first dialogue. You don't have any other penalties, so you just click roll.
So I roll a d4 and a d6.
Correct.
And then I do a -2.
It will automatically do the math for you.
Okay.
Now, you just input those numbers into the black display that appeared, and there we go. Now, as you guys are going along, Charles got a 3.
Charles got a 17.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't show up for me. That's weird.
If you look underneath, it didn't show up with the second one with reroll with Benny because it popped it up as 2 separate ones.
Let me refresh because I'm not sure why. My end of things has been running a little rough lately. So as everything comes back up for me, there it is. Now it appeared.
Yeah.
Charles got a 17. Smythe got a 5. And Daisy got a 1. You guys see the trail of a deer. And Charles, not only do you see, because it looks like it came down from over here, and then it's heading this way. You can see it on the other side of the river where it's continuing on this way.
But that roll, it glows.
Yeah. It's time to go find us a deer. As I look at the tracks and I go, Daisy, bear tracks.
Shh. Don't talk, Chuck. I don't know what you see, but I don't see any bears. So if you could just please be quiet so that we can maybe find something and bring back stuff and have it be a wonderful celebration when we get back, because people are hungry back where we just left. So
I just start walking
Chuck,
away from
don't
her as she's
talk.
talking.
Shh.
I had all 3 of you grabbed, and I was going to move you all up together. So as you guys get up to there, and Daisy's just chattering.
Shh. No, I'm not. I'm telling Chuck to be quiet. Shh.
I need Charles and Daisy to give me notice checks. And I will
Oh.
make one for...
Oh man, he didn't say everyone.
Right? He's being very specific for some reason, and I'm not certain as to why.
I wouldn't have any idea.
All right. Well, let me scroll down to the bottom here. Smythe got a
Notice.
9. Daisy got a 5. And Charles got an 8. So nobody is surprised as there is
A
a
bear.
roar. What can only be an angry roar
That is
off
not
to
a
the
deer.
southeast of you. And as it rears up into sight, you guys see, well, I would have to say that you guys have never seen a grizzly up close before.
Well, I did one time in Pop-Up's not book.
So this thing is absolutely
So I know what a bear looks like.
huge. It stands, as it stands up and roars, much like that, it stands easily 12 to 13 feet in height. However, it looks emaciated. Like it hasn't gotten to eat very much. And now the three of you are on the dinner plate.
All right. Well, I don't
Go
have
ahead
to be the
and
fastest.
I'm gonna roar back at it.
go to the combat tab and look for your card.
Where do you want me to look at?
Huntington. He's going to take
Combat
that one.
tab.
The cross swords.
Yeah. And what do I have to do? Click a card?
Click on. There you go. You got it.
Okay.
All right. You know
It's
what?
not like it's been, a little bit since I've played.
I don't like that card. I don't like that card.
Oh, I can Benny a card.
I do. Yes. If you click on in the combat tracker, if you click on the card that you drew, it will ask you if you wish to spend a Benny. I forgot to spend that second Benny there. And we're going to take that card.
Oh, you.
Oh, you jerk face.
Wow.
Daisy should have changed her card faster.
Right?
Well, to be fair, it's not letting me. I click on the card and it just makes it big.
That's because James stole your Joker.
No, on the left-hand side of
You gotta right-click
the
on
left
it.
of your icon, where it says 5 of hearts. If you hover over that, it'll say draw card.
Oh, under the cross swords.
Yep.
Yes.
No, it says target, combat, make group leader, clear initiative.
Go to the left of your token.
I'm there.
And when
Oh.
you're hovering over the 5 of hearts,
You have to left click on it.
yes.
Oh, see, mine's right-click. That's weird. Oh, left click
Mine's
for
left
Benny.
click.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. I'm asleep.
You know what? I'm saving my bennies. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you're gonna
I'm
need
still
it to
growling,
soak that
though.
bear damage.
Oh, the bear's not going after me.
All right.
I'm the smallest of you all.
So
Good luck, Chuck.
it comes rushing out right up to Pennington Smythe. And it targets him first.
I'm okay with
It
this.
rears back and it lashes out with a claw.
Can I ask a favor?
What's that?
Never mind. I have control over what I can see on my screen.
Yes.
I was zoomed really far out and I was like, can you please zoom in a little bit? But that's a me issue, not a you issue.
It's a U53R
So
error.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
This
really
guy must
don't.
have a lot of bennies. I'm just saying because he is spending them like they're candy.
I think James is misspending bennies because this is the most bennies I've seen this man spend
Ever?
in forever. Yeah.
I don't think this bear's a main bad guy, do you?
Nope.
No, he's using his bennies. He wants to kill Pennington Smythe.
He
That's okay.
hits Mr. Smythe. And then with a raise. And let's see what the damage looks like.
No, yeah, let's see what this
It's
damage
one of
looks
these
like.
and one of these.
Uh-huh.
Oh, and he also
hope-
isn't rolling on the screen, so
Right.
he's going to be cheating.
I noticed that. I just hope that you use your bennies as aggressively for our NPC hook as you do for the bear.
As he clobbers Pennington Smythe, who, wait a second, why does he have 2 elderly penalties? He should only have 1.
He's really, really old.
He's so old. 3
Ancient
weeks older
even.
than Jesus.
And a 1.
He's as old as I am, older than dinosaurs.
He does not soak And he gets a strength test as he gets hit by this beast. I need to find where that issue is.
Looks like he has a vigor modifier -1 as well as
He
the
does.
elderly. Okay.
Chuck, I hear bears can't swim. We can just go back across the water. I also read in a book that they can't climb trees.
Try it. See what happens.
He goes flying back 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
This motherfucker just knocked him across the lake.
It's a river, not a
river.
lake.
Stream, brook. I don't know. I'm
Smile-
seeing a bear.
It's a crick.
Smile is not looking
Yeah.
good.
It's a crick.
That takes us to Charles. Charles, that's a big fucking bear.
That is a BFB right there.
Big fucking bear.
And Daisy is in front of me and the bear. Hold, please. I have to. Okay, I don't have that hint. God damn it. All right. I'm getting in between the bear and Daisy, splitting its attention a little bit, being loud.
That is not
Pulling
between
out.
me and the bear.
I said a little bit. It was whether or not I go backwards or slightly forwards. Just be glad I went slightly forwards.
I see you're getting away from me.
Well, yeah, you're about to go stab this thing to death. But I'm going to get its attention as I'm pulling out the Winchester lever action shotgun as I do this. And I'm going to say hello up close and personal to Mr. Bear. And
You are at short range.
yep. And you know what? Let's declare 2 actions on this.
Well,
Okay.
here it comes.
Pray for me. All right. Go to gear. Shoot it from the shotgun itself. That shotgun would have been reloaded.
Yes, it would have.
All
Just
right,
click that
so-
button. Spam that button
yeah.
until it tells you it's full.
Oh, okay. There we go. And then I'm going to... And I said I had shells. So is that buckshot? That's buckshot. Okay.
Buckshot.
So I'm saying hello to it twice with buckshot.
Kaboom. That is a hit. No raise.
That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that damage, though. That is much
Okay.
better.
Go, Chuck.
18 damage. I've resolved it for the target.
Huh.
Are you not seeing it again, James?
No, I see it. I see it.
He's
debating
contemplating on what Benny's.
Yep.
He doesn't see it because his eyes are closed.
You know what?
You love your wife?
I do love
Spend
my-
those GM bennies.
But it'll take the wound. However, it says that it's shaken. But let's see what happens here when it has to make a smarts roll.
Oh, no.
I don't know what that means.
Good
It
thing
means
you
I'm
queued
gonna
up 2
die.
shots. Good thing you queued up 2 shots.
Right?
It did not make the smarts check. If you thought it was angry before, it's even angrier now.
I thought a 4 succeeds.
Is it a berserker?
Why did it have a +2?
Because it got the Black Joker, James.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it does not get even angrier.
Well, I'm shooting it again, so I might have spoken.
There's always this
too
chance.
soon. Yeah.
No, that's going to be a hit with a raise.
Yes, it is. All right. Big money, no whammy.
Ooh, nice.
Big
nice.
money.
Woohoo! Go Chuck.
Resolve that damage for target. Oh, now he's spinning the Benny. He's scared of Charles Wagoner. That's right. Note to self, find more shotgun shells. You know,
Ooh.
I don't believe that's what you rolled. I only heard the dice through the dice tower once.
They hit
And
it 3
so-
times.
I think you're cheating.
You've been hanging out with my wife too much.
No, I just known you too long.
Same Z's.
All right, so it is no
That's
longer
fine.
shaken.
You want to cheat? You want to cheat your friends? It's okay. I've got another character to be even more annoying in my back pocket.
He
At
says
least
this
you're
like
useful.
he says this
I'm
like
gonna-
it scares me.
I'm going to bring Daisy's
Right.
younger brother, Devin, in.
Devin really didn't die.
That's right. He's back with a vengeance. He comes back hard. Yes.
Come play with us, Cole.
Right? Nothing's creepier than child zombies. I'm just throwing that out there. All right. Well,
You're
that's-
not wrong.
And with the rest of my movement,
Oh, let me back it up.
yeah,
Sorry.
with the rest of my movement,
You're gonna run away and leave Daisy to take care of everything all by herself.
because the bear didn't drop. There we go. Run, Daisy. As I get up close and personal with the bear, and I will use my second free action to get my ghost steel Bowie knife out. Because I am dumb. Now it's Pennington Smythe's turn as I contemplate my new character.
All right. He gets one of these, one of these.
That was very loud.
It's because it was 2 dice instead of 1.
Right,
he is
just
no
one
longer
dice. Just one dice rolling once. Got a 29. It's interesting how that happens, but okay.
So he staggers back to his feet, using up 2 inches of his movement. And he sees that you've closed a melee. So he is also going to close to melee.
You stupid old man.
And as he does, he is drawing. Why is it? His saber.
Does he also have a pistol?
He does not have a pistol. He had a shotgun and a saber.
There must be no whiskey in his jarro.
All right. He's got a decent chance to hit here, even with his wounds. But I got a feeling that's not going to do it. He is sitting on 1 Benny left. What is the Bears? He's going to give it a shot. He knows that there's a child in danger.
Say, remind me, does he get a bonus for gang up?
Oh,
He does.
I didn't get that. That
does.
still would have missed.
Yeah, the bears probably have a
That,
decent
however,
parry.
Will hit. And as he strikes with the saber, not going to be enough to get through the toughness. Oh, I forgot to mark his target. Resolve damage for target. And the bear is unharmed by that. That takes us to Daisy.
Well, Smythe is now in front of me, right?
Smythe
Yes.
is now in front of you.
And Charles is on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So, which way is this bear facing? Who's he facing?
Right now, I mean, facing doesn't really matter in Savage Worlds, but it would be looking
It
at
matters
Charles.
to me.
Charles is the one who last hit him.
Okay. How far can I move? I know that's
to
on
6
here
inches.
somewhere, but okay. And can I pull my knife out?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a free action even.
And can I climb up the bear's back?
You can try. It will be an opposed athletics test.
Okay. So I'm gonna move over here, right?
Mhm.
And athletics is that. So we're gonna do this, and you know what? I'm gonna use my pink dice. And as long as I didn't get 2 1s, I can Benny it, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Do I have to put the numbers in?
Yeah.
Okay.
That way you can still click the spin Benny button.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
That was almost bad.
That
Well, I mean, it's opposed, so before she spins a Benny, shouldn't we see what the number was? Because the bear could critically fail.
He could indeed critically fail.
okay. And I can still spend a Benny after that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So right now he's beating you with a raise.
So now is where you reroll. And now you know what number you need to hit.
And I don't get any bonuses, do I, for that? Like, I don't have any plus anything.
No.
Oh.
No gang up bonus on that? Since we're
No, 'cause
distracting
she's
the
actively
bear?
trying to crawl up it.
I know. I'm just
I mean,
trying.
you did say she drew the knife. Isn't that worth a +2 as she stabs it in to give her a better hold?
No, I figured she was going to climb this thing, ride it, and then jam the knife into its ear, but...
I was going for I.
Welcome to Disney.
There we
another
go.
Benny.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Oh,
So type the
That
highest
was
number.
not in Savage Worlds.
8, 16, 20.
no, you don't have to count it. Type in the first
Oh.
die roll you made,
So I do that and
Yep.
that.
and then it'll give you arrows.
You click submit,
roll.
and then it'll go up an arrow.
And then I do that.
Yep.
And then I do that. And then I do that.
Then you hit the arrow once you input each die roll.
Okay. And I'm done, but it's like spinning on the submit rolls.
Click the arrow.
Oh, okay.
There's 8, 16, 24, and 7 makes 31.
This way, those of us who don't like to math don't have to math.
You
Cheryl's
scurry
really good at
up
math, though.
onto that thing. And
It's-
that would have been your part of your movement. So you would effectively be out of movement.
That's fine. Can I stab it
And
now?
you're trying to stab it in the eye. That has a -6 penalty.
That's okay.
She's got
There,
minis.
on the drop down, it should have the called shot head.
Walk me through what I need to hit. I'm sorry. I
Um,
feel
hold Alt and click on the bear,
Alt, bear, got it.
and then from your character sheet or the drop down, select your
I have
Bowie
my
knife.
character sheet.
Click on your Bowie knife, and it should send it to the chat box on the right.
Like that.
Yep. And then you just click fighting, and under the drop down where it says choose a modifier, called shot header vitals,
Got it. And then hit roll.
and then hit roll.
So I'm rolling a D8 and a D6.
Mhm.
Okay.
As Charles just looks on in horror at what Daisy's doing.
That is a miss. Oh, here comes that Benny.
Oh.
Cheat better, Cheryl.
That is still a miss.
Even with the +2 gang up bonus.
Oh, yeah, we forgot that. That would still be a miss.
Just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to know what I need to hit?
Yeah, you're looking for a 6. So that means you need to get at least an 8 on
Eight.
the dice. You gonna spend another Benny?
I am debating. Can I roar really loud at it?
You can, yeah. It's not going to have any effect.
Oh, it's going to scare it. I told you it had an effect.
Yeah. Did you spend another bit? Yeah, you did.
I did.
So, Dave and Mabel, welcome to gaming with my wife.
I love it.
That's a 7 with the gang up bonus.
And that is
I don't
enough.
know how to change that. I'm sorry.
Nope,
That's
that's fine.
fine.
I forgot to tell you to add it. That is a hit, no raise. So scroll all the way back up to your damage and click it. And then,
All the way up to my damage.
yep,
The-
where the Bowie knife was.
oh, okay. I found it.
And make sure in the drop down you choose called shot, head, or vitals.
All shot header vitals. Roll.
And roll.
I get a D6 and a D4. Rawr!
She still has a Benny left, guys.
I'm aware.
Yes.
That probably doesn't do anything, huh?
No, that's not going to hurt him.
Does the Benny take the better of the two?
Yes.
Always.
Yes.
Unless it's a critical failure.
But you can't critically fail damage.
It's worse.
That's not cheating better.
I'm sorry.
All right.
You know,
So for that 10, click the resolve damage for target.
um,
And the starving grizzly bear is unharmed.
Oh, just missed it by 2.
And as we go into the next round, I need to, he's going to take that one. And then I need to add a
Second bear.
Nope.
A
Why
deer.
did it not let me do that?
Chuck's gonna go after this big juicy deer so we have some food.
Chuck just saw his life choices flash before his eyes. I don't like unknown combatant with the default
It's
word.
a placeholder.
Placeholder for.
All right. So
What about unknown NPC? That kind of sounds scary too, but
that is going to be. Oh, it doesn't have it listed as a grizzly bear, does it? There
No,
we go.
Same with
It does.
Smythe. Smythe is unknown NPC.
There we go.
there you go.
There you go.
All right. So it is not going to go on that ace. Whatever the placeholder is for. We come to Smythe, who sees Daisy up on top. Much like Charles, he has a look of terror in his eyes.
I'm not
As a-
scared for Daisy. I'm scared for that bear now.
And he is going to attack with his saber again. So he gets a gang up bonus of 2.
I always wanted to bear wrestle.
All right. So he gets a D10 and his wild die. And that's going to be that and that.
I had an uncle that did it once. He didn't come back though.
He hits, but no raise. Let's see if he gets a... I know what I was forgetting to do for the bear. Oh. Oops.
What were you
I
forgetting?
don't think you get
Wrong
to
dice.
just like
Bear.
make the bear do something in the middle of Smythe's turn.
It's not doing something. I'm rolling Smythe's dice.
Okay. I forgot to do something for the bear.
I did.
This is where I wish I had my camera on because I'd be giving him the look.
The bombastic side eye.
Mm-hmm.
I have the
Yeah.
camera set up for you. You can turn on the camera.
You yelled at me twice for it.
I did not yell at you.
I heard it. It was rude and everything.
And Smythe does not hurt the bear. Daisy,
Come on, Smythe.
with no bennies left, riding on top of the bear, what is Daisy going to do?
Now, here's a question. My cult peacemaker,
Mm-hmm.
could I like just shoot that point blank?
Yes, but you're shooting against his parry, which means the target number would be 6 instead of 4.
Yeah, but like I feel like it has a better strength than I do. Oh.
You can use your free actions to swap out the weapons.
But would I hurt Chuck?
There's a chance if you critically miss.
I mean, if I die from Daisy, it's how I predicted I would go all this time.
I don't want to live up to that. Okay, with what? So that 'cause
So-
that was my strength.
Yep.
The other one's a 2d6 plus 1.
Mm-hmm.
Do those get added together? Is that a
Yes.
stupid question? Okay.
Just make sure you target it.
That's alt. Click it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna switch those out. Do I lose my Bowie knife, or am I like putting it away, pulling it out?
No, you could spend a free action to sheath it and then draw your pistol with your other free action.
There we go. That's what I'm doing.
Are you calling your shot again?
Yeah. And
And this time, because you're using a ranged weapon, you do not get the gang up bonus. But that's just a hit, so.
okay, that's fine. So I click on my Colt Peacemaker,
Mm-hmm.
and do I need to hit reload? It says 0 of 6.
Yeah,
It
click
should have been
reload.
loaded.
Okay.
Somebody
Right.
unloaded our weapons while we were away.
Every time that there's an update to the Savage Worlds rule set, it unloads everybody's weapons.
Mm-hmm.
But it
He didn't want
give
us to
me
have-
back the ammo.
I just did. All right. So you do not have the fan the hammer edges,
Thank you. Just shooting.
just shooting.
Click that. Click that. A D8 and a D6. Feeling this one and this one.
Did you add the called headshot?
No. So I just close it and try again?
Yep. Close it all out and click on shooting again. That's not what it's supposed to be, so we'll get rid of that.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
We're new
Called head.
again.
Oh, that's hand. Hand is different than head.
Yes.
Yes.
I have always found that. Never mind. I'm not
Snitch.
even going to finish with that one.
It's just a smidge different.
I'm keeping it classy tonight.
You?
I know.
Mm,
It's weird.
the skill die was not a 1, so you're good there. But that's going to be a miss.
Yep. I'm still screaming at it.
All right. With that, we go to the grizzly.
Is
Go
biting
Bears.
a reaction?
No, it's an actual attack.
Okay.
It's still targeting me.
Yes, but it's taking more than
You're
one action.
surprised?
Yes, because the other people were swinging at it. There's a little girl on top of it, but it's
I'm
just
just
You're
a
the one
little
who heard
girl.
But you're in front of it.
I mean, facing doesn't matter. You already said that.
Oh, wait. So it is going to switch to...
Oh, lovely.
And... All right. Pardon me. Gets a D8. That. Submit. And it misses Chuck. I forgot the additional -2, so it really missed Chuck. And with its second action, it's swatting a claw above its head, trying to hit Daisy.
Oh, that's bad idea, Mr. Bear.
So -2. I'm going to give her light cover to account for the fact that it has to swing past its head.
I think that's pretty good cover.
And here we go. Oh.
You know, if I die, I get to go to bed.
It hits Daisy with a raise.
I don't see the multiple attack.
Dang, that's a flexible bear.
And
Was there the -2 multiple attack penalty? Multiple
yeah, that's what
action?
that. Why didn't it take? No. So
Yeah,
it's
a 9.
it's not a raise.
Okay.
Thanks, Chuck. Always looking out for me.
That's
I
right.
clicked on it. I don't know why it didn't add it. Hold on. Roll. because I clicked out of the thing. It messed everything up again. And where are we at? We're there. Okay, we're good. Here we go.
And away we go.
So it was not with a raise. And it's a D12 and a D6. And I'm going to keep it where it's at. However, that should be 2 less. Daisy's toughness is 5, so that would not be a wound. So you can just ignore that. And Daisy becomes shaken.
How do I unshaken?
That happens on your turn. It's a spirit test.
Or you spend a bit. Oh.
And Daisy, do me a favor and make a strength roll.
Yeah, I'm strong.
So strong.
Super strong. Any penalties?
Just whatever's inherent. Somehow you managed to keep your hold on the bear.
Cole,
He says that like I'm not super strong and awesome at fighting a bear.
wait, I'll take my turn before I proffer this. Do not end my turn before I am done with everything, Mr. Smith.
Okay.
Not
Just
Mr.
let
Smite,
me
Mr.
know.
Smith.
Don't
Yeah.
click it. Don't click in turn on your end either.
I never do unless I'm done. All right.
I just
so
never do.
with this going on, I just saw the bear hit Daisy. I'm fairly certain Daisy's probably dead at this point because that is a bear that just hit Daisy. And I don't, it's large. I can't see everything. So I'm going to switch back to the lever action shotgun, bury it into the bear's midsection, and shoot twice.
2 actions
Yep.
against its parry.
Yep. I'm not thinking very good at the moment. Basically, he
love
buries
me.
it. I wouldn't go that far. Take that miss, not bennying it. As I'm just like burying this and clicking the trigger as fast as I can. There's only 2 shots left in it, so I only took 2 actions. I
And
neglected the
second one,
multi-action penalty, but that's going to be a 7, not a 9.
that is a hit.
All right.
Oh. You've got 1 left if you want to use it, because that's only 6.
Not yet. So I'll resolve that damage.
Okay.
Now, before I end my turn, Mr. Cole, would you like to trade cards, please?
You know what? I just realized that I could probably trade cards with you, even though I'm not there, right?
Indeed,
Yes.
you can.
All right. Yeah, let's
Should-
trade cards.
All
Should
right. So
Starla and I have cards?
you do.
You do.
I don't.
I'm showing Starla as having renown, and Jeb is having seize the day.
Let me reload and see if it shows it then, because it's not showing it.
You may have to add, if you click on the little gear on the adventure hand thing, and then set it to your hand to get it to appear.
Nick, you gave me the card back.
Oh,
Damn it.
Here,
okay. I see.
just
See,
play your
yeah.
card and then I'll pass mine over to you because I'm playing that adrenaline surge.
Oh, come on.
Either way, I'm playing adrenaline surge, so I am taking an immediate turn. As Nick put, I really hate these guys into the discard pile.
There. Now pass that one back to me, James.
Yep.
Give I really hate these guys back to Nick, and then I'm taking another turn, dropping the lever action shotgun as it's clicking, pulling back out the steel Bowie knife, and I'm going wild attack.
Woo, woo.
All right. So before, let's add that.
Because this is what happens when Daisy's in danger.
Oh, Chuck does love you, Daisy.
That's very sad.
I'm not confirming nor denying those rumors. It's just a game. 2 actions, double stabbing.
You forgot your gang up bonus.
I did
So
forget the gang up
that-
bonus and the wild attack bonus. It didn't give me the wild attack either.
That's weird. So that would be
that's
a hit.
a 9.
No raise.
Yep. Oh, I think it's because I rolled fighting and not the knife itself. That's why.
All right.
Not enough to do any damage yet.
And your second one.
Yep. There we go. That's got everything. Let me add gang up. So that
We
have
gang up a 1
everything.
because Daisy is shaken.
Okay. That roll.
That is a hit. No raise.
Okay. I'm going to roll my damage here.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Chuck.
And I would like to add a point of conviction. I'm going to add conviction to my damage here.
Yep.
Okay, so resolve it at 12 and I shake the bear. Oh, wait, I have a Benny. Let me Benny
You
that
do.
damage first.
And it should roll the conviction with it.
It did not.
Okay.
So I will add another D6X. I don't know why it said I waver my conviction after that. So that is 18 total.
You spent your point when you shut it off.
Oh, okay.
18 total. All right, so I am going to do this as let me pull this up. Add that and oh bugger.
I mean, it's a wound and shaken.
Yes, I was just trying to set it up so that way. All right, damage is 18 roll and then resolve.
Not doing what it should be.
He's no. I was just looking at it. The bear is now shaken, and don't advance the round yet, Mike,
Okay.
because from out of the cloudy sky, this huge black bird swoops down and attempts to grapple Daisy. Let me do this and this. And this. And as it does, it latches onto her with a raise, yanking her clear of the bear, and it continues its movement on back into the clouds. And as Daisy gets taken away by this really big fucking raven, that's where we'll pick up next time.
I don't
That's
like
my bear. I don't even get to like roll anything to try and stop it.
You were shaking.
Well,
Yep.
aren't you a little butt face?
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's just lovely.
Right?
If only you could see my face, James Smith.
I'm sure you're going to give me a look when I come back upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget to turn the dryer on.
Yeah, that's true. All right. So thank you for listening once again, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome Dave and Mabel, two of our cast members from the Savage Snows, onto this show to fill the fourth and the fifth spot. Thank you for joining us, you two. And
You're welcome.
if you like the maps that I make for this game, although the map I'm using right now is not one of the maps I made. I actually picked this one up because I needed something quick. Head to arkhamforge.com, get everything you want, put in the coupon code KOTSDT, and it'll get you $5 off of everything that you buy. And if you like dice, who doesn't like dice? NorseFoundry.com. That same coupon code nets you 10% off your entire purchase. And we will see you next time, everybody. Make sure you keep it savage.
But what if we like
Right.
coffee?
Oh, yeah. PoppetsCoffee.com for the best coffee around.
Which
There we
we
go.
just got our subscription renewed. I'm so
We
excited.
Indeed. All right. Thanks, everybody, and keep it savage.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
This Actual Play podcast references the Savage Worlds game system and the Deadlands Weird West Savage setting, both of which are available from Pinnacle Entertainment Group at www.peginc.com. It is unofficial media content permitted under the Media Network Consent Agreement. This content is not managed, approved, or endorsed by Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Certain portions of the materials used are the intellectual property of Pinnacle, and all rights are reserved. Savage Worlds, all related settings, and unique characters, locations, logos, and trademarks are all copyright of Pinnacle Entertainment Group. Tales from the Deadlands, Knights of the Smith Dinner Table, and all of its logos are property of Knightsmith Games, LLC. For more information, head to www.knightsofthesmithdinnertable.com.